This video offers my perspective on why Playerunknown's Battlegrounds is superior to H1Z1 King of the Kill. Please understand this is subjective and you may not share the same opinion, but if you do, I encourage you to share this video with someone who is still on the fence as to whether they should purchase this game. If you don't agree, I'm happy to hear your ideas to the contrary in the comments below. My opinion could easily be swayed, as both of these games could change drastically before leaving early access. For this same reason, I won't criticize either game for any performance or stability issues. It may be worth briefly noting that at the time this video was created, King of the Kill has a huge edge in optimization, meaning you will experience significantly higher frame rates. To express my thoughts, we first need to demonstrate some subtle differences in each game's core mechanics, specifically player movement, animations, and weapon firing. There are only certain situations in Playerunknown's Battlegrounds where you will actually be shooting using the third-person view, like the clip we just showed with the Uzi. At medium to long range, it's not really viable and you'll actually have to aim down the sights of the weapon. In King of the Kill, there is no accuracy penalty to firing in third-person mode at any range, so people are always going to opt for third-person as their vision will not be as obscured. Battlegrounds offers a varying degree of recoil penalty based on stance, movement, and whether you're aiming down sights or hip firing. In King of the Kill, recoil only requires correction when hip firing. When aiming down sights, the recoil resets exactly back to the starting position. This means you only need to worry about spacing shots and not correcting for recoil. Here I am not adjusting my aim whatsoever, and the reticle is going back to the exact pixel that it began on. In Battlegrounds, player movement feels more natural because of its higher quality animations. Unlike King of the Kill, Battlegrounds borrows the ability to creep walk from Counter-Strike using the control key. This makes it possible to go unnoticed while in the same house as another player. These differences in pacing, stealth, and more realistic weapon mechanics creates a much greater sense of immersion and authenticity. You can still play aggressively in this game as you would in H1Z1, however a slower tactical playstyle is rewarded as well, and I'm not referring to camping. In fact, I find stealth makes it easier to deal with camp playstyles as you can now use the element of surprise. In conclusion, H1Z1 often reminds you that you're just playing a video game with the car diving, lack of recoil, and stiff player animations. When a first-person shooter borrows elements of realism, it can make it a lot easier to get lost in the experience. This creates a stronger feeling of fear, stress, anxiety, and excitement, along with a greater sense of accomplishment. Playerunknown's Battlegrounds excels at this. While the difference between the two games is subtle, it has a huge effect on the feeling you get while playing. Before ending this, I will say that I do like both games, and the fact that H1Z1 now has competition means we can only expect each game to improve even more. Let's close this short video with a question. Which game do you prefer and why? Let's discuss in the comment section below. There isn't a comment I haven't read, on account of that there are none.
Garrett, I know I mentioned that game, what the fuck is BIG? Delivered to BIG, delivered to Big and Stevie. The notorious BIG? Who is this guy? The ghost of Biggie Smalls is in this boxer? Garrick, I know that I was talking to you about that game, Playerunknown's Battlegrounds. I don't remember if I told you after having tried it. I think I told you I was going to try it. Well, I just want to say, dude, I tried it, and it's phenomenal. I think I told you this already. Shit. It's really, really good, though. It's so fucking good. I'm fucking depressed, boys.